History bites the filthy, stinking rich. And look at some of the nastiest, meanest rich people who ever lived.
In 1793, the government of Upper Canada passed laws against owning slaves, and many Canadians immediately got rid of their slaves by selling them in the US, where slavery was still legal. Slavery didn't completely disappear in Canada until 1834, when it was abolished across the British Empire. America followed suit after some civil discussion and a civil war. Ironically, abolition created a labor shortage just as the Industrial Revolution was gearing up. There were vast fortunes just waiting to be made in stinking, filthy, unsafe factories. What's a robber baron to do without slaves? What am I, made of money? Get a job!
Mr. Jameson, thank you for coming in. I'm Mrs. Gallagher, head of our personnel department. Now let's just check your resume. Very good. 5 years experience in textiles. Good record. Still have all of your limbs. Excellent. You would be astonished, I assure you, at the number of children who've lost hands or feet in the textile machines and then claim they can work just as hard. Now, Happy Time Textiles prides itself at being the finest textile mill in New England. We really believe in a family atmosphere, and I see that 6 of your siblings are here already. Well, make that 5 3/4 if you count all the lost appendages. Only 4. Oh, 2 of them were killed in accidents, were they? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That is simply unacceptable. Why, I have no record of that. Susan, come in here, please. Susan, we have 2 workers who no longer work here and shouldn't be on payroll. This is the 5th mistake this week. You're fired. Go pack up your rattles and bottles and leave. I'm sorry about that.
Child labor wasn't a big issue in Canada back in the 1800s because this country wasn't heavily industrialized. Not that it is today. But in the United States and in Britain, child labor was a scandal.
Well, welcome aboard. You can start 6 tomorrow morning and finish at 9 tomorrow evening. Sundays and half of Christmas off. Do you like Christmas?
Dozens of industrialists got incredibly wealthy by exploiting child labor, and Charles Dickens made his fortune by attacking it. His novels, Oliver Twist, Bleak House, and others, roused Victorians to action. Jurisdiction after jurisdiction brought in laws against child labor.
Meal breaks will be extended to 8 minutes. Children under 10 can't work in mines. No whipping of any child who is a girl. Only teenagers may handle dynamite.
So, child workers were set free, and adult workers were exploited. And then along came a solution that killed more people than, well, pretty well anything else in history: communism.